In this video, I'm going to show you what I received in my first cloth and paper subscription box. I am also going to show you how I actually use these items. Now, the price I paid was discounted because I prepaid for a 6-month subscription. I got both the Pinspiration and the Planner Stationery subscription box, and what I pay equates to about $40 a month. That price includes shipping, so you do not pay extra for shipping. The first item that we have in our cloth and paper subscription box are these horizontal weekly inserts. Please be sure to check the description area underneath this video for a discount promo code that can be used on individual items on the cloth and paper website. I do not have the discount promo code yet. I'm hoping to get one for you. So as soon as I get that, I will place it in the description area underneath this video. These planner inserts are undated. I got the half letter size unpunched. I am going to use these planner inserts, so I am using my Franklin Covey hole punch to punch holes in them. So at the top here is the month and the week of. So I'm just going to write that in. And then on the side here, it lists Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So your main work week for most people are over on the left-hand side. I like that there is a grid on this paper. I love grids. I love using grids from when I'm writing. I think it keeps my handwriting straight. And I love grids, especially from when I'm writing down numbers. I work in an accounting department, and I write down a lot of numbers sometimes in my planner, and grids are helpful. So on the right side, there is Saturday and Sunday, which also has the grid. Each day of the week has equal space, which is nice. Sometimes people try to cram Saturday and Sunday into a smaller space, thinking that people don't have as much going on the weekend, but it's nice to have ample space and the same amount of space for every day of the week. Then down here is a section for a memo, then a section for priorities, and a section for next week. Now I want to make a note about the paper quality. The paper quality feels wonderful. I think that these planner inserts will definitely resist bleed through. So I'm going to write on these with my gel rollerball pen, and the ink comes out pretty thick and flowy and wet on this pen. I think that this pen is very similar to a fountain pen. So here I am showing you how I fill out these weekly horizontal planner inserts. I of course enter my dates, and the first thing I like to do is write down my work schedule so I can see how my work schedule is looking for the week. I put under the priorities section that my priority this week is to be the best maid of honor that I can be. I also made a note that this is Super Bowl Sunday here. Are you finding this video helpful? If so, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more planner tips. The second item I received in the subscription box are these appointment sticky notes. They are 3 inches by 3 inches, and you get 50 sheets on the sticky notes, which I thought was really generous. Now these appointment sticky notes I plan to keep on my desk. I get appointments and meetings at least once or twice a week, and sometimes, especially if I'm on the phone with someone setting up an appointment or they're talking about getting together for a meeting at another date, sometimes I feel like I'm telling the person, hey, can you hold on a second? I'm trying to find that date and time in my planner so I can put it in the right spot. With these sticky notes, you can put the appointments here on the sticky notes. You're not holding up other people. So your appointment information can be written here. You have your date, your time, your where, your who, and your why. You can write it here and then later go back and record it in your planner. The third item received in the monthly subscription box are these half-page monthly inserts. And with these, again, I got the half letter size. And you can use this to write down monthly tasks. So here with these half-page monthly inserts, you get one for each month. At the top of each insert is your month here, so you can plan out dates for the whole month here. Then you have reminders here, and then you have a priorities section at the bottom. On the back of the half-page monthly insert is a section for notes. So what I decided to use these half-page monthly inserts for a monthly reminder of my bills. So what I did was I took a clean dot color marker that you see here, and I will list this underneath the video as well if you're interested in these. But these are a great, quick, easy way to mark dates in your calendar. So because money is green, I marked my paydays in a green dot, and under the reminders section, I put a list of bills and the date that they're due for this month. Now this is a great reminder because some months some bills are not due. For example, I have a stormwater fee bill that I only pay twice a year. Because I have a half-page monthly insert, I can list that bill on that month's insert so I don't forget to pay that bill that month. So for this month, these are the payments that I wrote down that I need to pay. And then under here for priorities, I just wrote that my priority for this month is my sister's wedding, which I am a maid of honor in. So here I'm just showing placing holes in the insert and placing it in my planner, and this is how it looks. The fourth item that I received in the monthly subscription box are these purchase tracker inserts. And these can be used for budgeting, payment reminders, etc. But I am going to use these for an online payment tracker. You can use this as the one place where you list all of your online shopping. So when you order something, let's say I order something from Amazon, I can put the date that I placed the order, what I ordered, and from where I ordered, and if available, when the order is expected and how much I paid. This way I can mark when I actually received the item in the mail, and that way I'm able to keep up with making sure that I got everything there. Here I made a note that on February 5th I purchased something from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was a heater, and I expected on February 12th. How much I paid is written here, and I added a column called received, and when I receive it, I plan to simply just check off that I received it. The fifth item received in the cloth and paper monthly subscription box is this paint swatch dashboard, kind of a cardboard, and the cardboard has a texture to it. I like this color. It matches my gold binder here, and it has written here, "May your streets be paved with gold." So I'm going to just punch holes in this and use this in my planner as a divider or a planner dashboard. The sixth item I received in the cloth and paper monthly subscription box is this magazine cover dashboard, and it has at the top here, it kind of looks like a little magazine. At the top it says cloth and paper, there's luxury and simplicity, and it says 2021 here, and then there's a quote at the bottom by Greg Reed. It says, "A dream written down with a date becomes a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan backed by action makes your dreams come true." So I'm going to place holes in this planner dashboard and put them in my Franklin planner. The seventh item received in the cloth and paper monthly subscription box is called a trio dashboard, and on the description card it says good things come in three. So these are supposed to be a symbol of good luck, but on the side here it says cloth and paper, there's luxury and simplicity. Then there are like three graphic dot designs here and a line coming up in the middle. And this is a frosted dashboard. There is a little transparency with it, and it is designed to be layered over other planner inserts. And I'm going to layer this over the magazine cover dashboard that was received in this subscription box as well. The eighth item received in this subscription box is this appointment notepad, and it is to complement the appointment sticky notes received in this box. And this is in the color Ibiza. It's like a greenish neutral color with undertones of brown. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It has on the notepad date, time, location, contact, appointment details, follow up, and you can put yes or no if you need to follow up and the date you need to follow up, and under that is a section for notes. I plan to put this appointment notepad next to another telephone in my house. The ninth item I received in the monthly subscription box are these AM/PM minimal task card sets. Now, when I saw these cards, the first thing I thought about is how they could help me with me posting on social media. Because these are cards, I can move the information around. So sometimes, for example, I will have a YouTube video coming out, but I think that my Instagram post that I was planning to post does not line up with my YouTube video. So with these being on different cards, I can take these cards and kind of switch around my strategy. The cards allow you to move around what you want to post in the morning and evening, and I think that's a really nice idea. The 10th item that I received in the paper subscription box are these journaling cards. You get 4 different types of journaling cards. Now, how I use journaling cards, well, I use them for journaling. I have a journal that I keep next to my bed and where I write down my thoughts, and I just write down any and everything in that journal. I love positive quotes because now I can take these journaling cards like this and put them in my journal. One of the journaling cards says, "Be thankful for what you have and fearless for what you want." And the 11th thing that I received in the monthly subscription box is this cardboard sign here. And it says on here, it says, "How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you." And there's the author's name right there. And I really think that's a nice quote. Now, this, I thought I could cut it down and put in my planner, but it is too big. So this will be something that's suitable for framing. Now, it's not a perfect 8.5 by 10. So you know how you go in the store and you can just buy an 8.5 by 10 frame. This is bigger than 8.5 by 10. It is more like by 10.5 by 8.5. So I don't know if you can buy frames that size. I'm not sure. So what I'm probably going to do is cut it down to 8.5 by 10, which is a frame that's easy to find, put it in a frame and hang it up in my office. Now it's time to look at the Penspiration part of the subscription. I received 5 ink pens. My favorite writing ink pen out of all of them is this DS Vintage 0.5 millimeter pen. It is a click pen, and I like that it has a little grippy section here. It's not a cushiony section, but it's grippy. It is plastic, and the barrel is about medium. Now, most of these pens have Japanese writing on them. I knew that before I ordered the subscription, and I figured most of the stuff I get in the United States anyway is from overseas anyway, so no big deal about that. Now, I did use my Google Translate app. I was able to make out that the pen, some of the writing says the pen is a light retro pen, and it says it's a far dry pen. So this pen is grippy, and that's why I like it. If you have smooth planning pages, like really smooth paper, and you kind of need a pen to grip it, because if you use a real wet pen on real smooth paper like that, for example Tomoe River paper, it can just kind of like smear very easily, and it makes your pen like just glide too fast across the paper. This pen is grippy. It hugs the paper, and it gives the right amount of tension when you're writing on really smooth paper. And I like the color. I'm in love with this green. My next favorite pen in the subscription box is this one. It is called a DS-904 pen, and it's a 0.5 millimeter pen as well. But this pen is it has a cap on it. It's actually a felt tip. Well, is this a felt tip? I believe it's a felt tip pen. And boy, does this write smooth. I mean, I was surprised when I wrote with it. With the next 2 pens, you have this pink one with the clear barrel, as well as this like a light bluish teal color here. Now in the pink one, it feels like it's on the cheapy side, the feel of it, because it's so light. And they're both really light, but for some reason, this pink one is called Snow White 0.5 millimeters. It really feels really light to me. But however, both of the pens write really well. They're both, despite their barrel size, they're both 0.5 millimeter black ink pens. Now, if I had to choose which one I like best, but third in place would be this light blue one. It's called Jinxon, and it writes very well. And then fourth on my list would be this pink one. And lastly, I received a highlighter with this kind of greenish tone. I'm a fan of green, so I really like green. So the reason why I wrote with the black ink pens first, I wanted to see how this highlighter would look with the black ink under it. This highlighter has the clip on it, which will make it easy to clip to things. And it's a push pen highlighter, which is something you don't see a lot of times with highlighters. Highlighters, you normally just remove the cap and start writing. So for it to be a push pen and notice the chiseled tip here, that is a little extra in a highlighter. I actually really do like this highlighter, and I will probably move this highlighter up to third place out of the 5 being my most favorite. In my planner, when I highlight things, I tend to highlight things that has to do with money in green. So I really think that this is something that I will be able to use. So now I would like to summarize the pros and cons as I see it of this subscription box. One pro I think with this subscription box is that it is not a sticker subscription box. For me, I use some stickers, but when I tried to look around out there were not, I couldn't even really find, and if you know of one, please let me know in the comments. I couldn't find any planner subscriptions that was not sticker based. Now, there's nothing wrong with stickers. If you want to get a monthly subscription kit of stickers, great. This planner subscription box is geared toward being functional. So that is a plus as I see it. So a con would be to this subscription service is that my planner size is not offered. I use the Franklin Planner Classic size and it is not offered. When I say that planner size is not offered, when you go on the website and you sign up for the subscription, you can choose your planner size. It could be the pocket size, you can be in a personal size, personal wide, you can have a mini HP, you can be A6 size, B6, and it goes on and on. And if you choose one of those sizes, sometimes they will send you planner inserts already hole punched. Well, that is a time saver. Because they didn't have my size, I had to get out my hole punch and punch the pages, and it wasn't as glamorous as it looked in this video. At one point the planner pages got stuck in my hole punch, so I had to take a minute and really struggle to get the planner pages out of there. I think I put too many planner pages in the hole punch, and that's my fault. But so if you're like me and you have the Franklin Planner Classic size, you should choose the half letter unpunched size, which is like the size I got, and it will fit in your planner fine. But just know that you have to punch your own pages. So now let's talk about the value. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I will be paying about $40 a month for both subscriptions. Now, when I say both subscriptions, they have a subscription where you can just get the pens only, called Penspiration if you want, or you can just get the planning and stationery box by itself only if you want, or you can do like me and get both. If you get the two separate, it costs more. Like the pen, if you go month to month right now at the time of this video, you can pay $18 a month just for the pen subscription alone, or if you got just the planning and stationery box alone, it can be about $38 a month. So getting those combined and prepaying, I feel definitely saved me money. Now, I think of things from a business owner point of view a lot, what overhead a company has. So I thought about with this subscription box, if I had to mail this box to someone, I had to pay for the packaging material. Okay, so that box costs money to put the items in to send to my customers, and then the shipping costs. Nobody wants to pay shipping. With this subscription box, because I'm in the United States, shipping is included in the price. And people scroll over that, but that is really a big deal because I know to ship this box, if I had to pay for it, would probably be at least $8. And I know they're a company and they probably get commercial rates, but they still have to pay for shipping. And shipping is a significant cost in a company. So if you take the $40 that I paid for this subscription minus $8 that they probably had to pay for shipping. So the question is, did I get at least $32 worth of items in this box? Then on top of that, I got 5 ink pens that are very unique, and I probably wouldn't have been able to find these on my own. So do I feel like I got $32, at least $32 worth of stationery, and I know that they had put this stuff on quality paper. This is not cheap paper that the stuff is on. They use their own ink to print it. They have it cut down to the size that I need. So do I think I got a good deal on this for what I paid? And my answer would be yes. I think that for what I received for $40 is a pretty good deal. Now, as far as another con, you know what, I'm not even sure that this is a con because it was an expectation that I have. But a con about subscription boxes is that, of course, you don't get to choose what you get. Of course, that's the nature of it. They send you items that they think that you'll like, that's specially curated for people that love planners. When I was trying to make a decision on if I was going to purchase the subscription box box or not. I did like the average person. I went to YouTube and I started binge watching a bunch of cloth and paper videos on unbox of subscriptions because I wanted to see what type of items people were getting. And I'm going to tell you, in every cloth and paper subscription unboxing video, in every one of them that I watched, the person got dot stickers. I was looking for that, so I was a little disappointed that I didn't get that in my subscription box. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about those being included in previous boxes, but it wasn't included in my box, and I was kind of wanting those because I had plans in my head about how I was going to use those. So, no worries, I'll just have to buy that separately or wait for the next subscription box to see if it will be included. It's not really a con. I guess I just had that as an expectation. That just goes to show that, the thing about subscriptions is that you pretty much get what you're given. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know if you currently get the cloth and paper subscription box, and if you do, please let me know what you think about it. And if you don't get the cloth and paper subscription box, let me know what you think about a planner subscription like this. I would love to know what you guys think. Please don't forget to like this video. This is Tonya, helping you feel more organized so this can be your best year yet. Take care.